Well, hello, friends. Father Frank Pavone here, Director of Priests for Life, bringing you my daily diary segment. This covers Monday, the 25th of April of 2022. What did I do all day? Well, I got up early, was here at my desk doing emails. One of the first things I had to do was respond to some reporters who wanted some quotes, sent out some articles, did some work too on articles we were doing exposing some mistreatment from some in the hierarchy. You'll be seeing some of that in our materials. Then I had the morning mass, taped it for broadcast later on, had a morning administrative phone calls, and then our staff arrived. We had the morning staff briefing that we do every day at 8:30. Right after that, at 9, I had a very productive meeting with some of our key staff that deal with outreach via our websites. Now, it sounds like when you hear these diary updates, there's an awful lot of meetings, and of course there are, but every one of these meetings is geared towards reaching more people and actually reaching more people. As, for example, this website meeting did. It got new resources ready and accessible to multitudes of people in the pro-life movement. So it's the kind of office work which goes way beyond the office pretty immediately as we do it. Then from there, I went in to meet with our executive director, Janet, and we had lots of plans to make for upcoming trips. Again, the kind of meetings that lead us beyond meetings, and very fruitful scheduling planning, not only for trips, but for upcoming broadcasts, in which, again, we will reach countless people. About a million tune in over the course of 24 hours of any of our programming. And then we had, Janet and I continued a meeting with our travel coordinator. That is a person on our staff who takes care of the details of the various trips we make at the invitation of groups like you, or of dioceses, or of parishes, or of other pro-life organizations and events. We did that meeting, and then Janet and I went into the TV studio, and we had an hour live program from 11 to noon for Abortion Recovery Awareness Month. We've been doing a lot along these lines, and we did that program along with Kevin Burke, our pastoral associate, who's the co-founder of Rachel's Vineyard, and we spoke about the wider circle of victims that abortion harms. Beyond, of course, the baby, mom and dad, you've got the grandparents, the siblings, other family members, friends, the abortionists and their staff, and in fact, all of us are harmed by abortion. Then we had lunch, and then right following lunch, I had a lunch meeting out of the office with our social media director, actually, and we, again, over lunch, we're plotting and scheming, if you will, how to reach more and more people with our social media outreach. Then on returning to the office, I had a meeting with our data team, just a half-hour meeting, again, on being better able to reach people with various processes that get us more data and clean up that data. After that meeting, desk work, I had to reach out to various pro-life leaders, actually, from my desk, and prepare them for a special call later this week in regard to the Dobbs case and the Supreme Court decision coming very soon. And we're coordinating a meeting of pro-life leaders to talk about how we will respond to that decision, which we think will be positive, but we have a lot of planning to do in terms of the response of the pro-life movement, and these are national leaders that I'm calling together to have that conversation. So I communicated with leaders who were responding, saying that they are interested. Also communicated with a bishop who sent to me a new pastoral letter he had written about the unborn. It's great when they do that. They send us these letters about abortion, and we help them to disseminate them to more and more people. Once that various desk work was done, I also was in communication with Ralph Reed's team. Ralph is a key American political figure in the conservative movement and is having a big conference coming up at which he's having me give a keynote address. So I was communicating with his team about that, getting ready for that. Then had back in the studio for another taping of the Praying for America program, first of all, and then for the spots, the pro-life liturgical resources that we have online, helping clergy to preach on abortion, Pro-Life Minute, and also Pro-Life Reflections. Hopefully you see some of these spots on the various social media. When we were done taping with that, I had a couple of other meetings with staff as they concluded the day, and then quiet work on my desk until getting a quick dinner, and then just really was so tired afterwards that I just did some resting and went to bed early. So that was Monday, the 25th of April, 2022. Thanks for keeping up with these daily diaries. We will keep up on the work to be done to end abortion. Thanks for your support.